Here we're taking out, I had a lot of spitting and sputtering. My truck was even trying to cut off. The carbon deposits all in it. You can see it's all built up in there. This is the problem. This is the code. It's P404. That's the new EGR valve. Come with the new gaskets. Come with the new screws. As you can see down in here, that's where it goes. 2 screws in here with your small gasket. 2 10mm there. So you got 2 8s, 2 10s. It's fairly easy to get in there. You probably can't see really well. Let's see if I can get a flash going. Alright, let's slide this thing back together here. I'm looking real quick. I want to make sure everything goes back together the way I took it apart. You know I Dodge put steps on the front bumpers, because I know you're going to be standing on it working in this thing all the time. That's the only problem, is getting to the thing way down there at the bottom. It ain't too bad once you get down in there. This can only go on one way. My hands are kind of big, so it may take me a minute to get it down in there. Then start me a bolt through my gasket. One thing you don't want to do is drop your gasket in there. Good thing they're steel and you can throw a magnet to it. Ah, you gotta love it. I started that one in. Go ahead and start the other one in. The way they make them gaskets is a little funky. Having big fingers. I'll press that up against that. Somebody said something earlier about trying to unhook the battery for this. You're not gonna do that. This is that part where you see in the MEMS and where the mechanics cussing the engineer for most of the stuff. This ain't even that bad. There we go. Now we got them started on there. We'll snug them up. We'll go to the 2 8mm bolts on the side right there. You can see this hose right here. It's got a spring clip up behind the cover there above the intake that holds it in. So if for any reason you need to pull it out, if you can't get your hands back there in the firewall, which I know I can't, take the intake off. The manifold, not just the cold air induction here, which that's one thing I'm fortunate on this install. I don't have the big factory air box on it. Let's see if I can get some more light down in there. I can't see anything in there. Probably see more on my camera than you can actually down in there. Air tools would be sweet right now. Whew, killing my back. Doesn't help that I don't have a lot of light going down in there. Can't see anything. I want to put the bolts where you can't see them. You just got to kind of guess, touch and feel, and roll with it. My biggest thing is trying not to drop my socket down in the motor. That's going to be a needle in a haystack. Bolts turn fairly easy by hand. And again, just going off the field. They don't want you to see anything down in there. Alright, now we'll tighten them all the way down. It shouldn't have took me this long. It took me 3 minutes to take it off. There's one down. I guess I should have told you guys what this was for. The vehicle I'm installing this on is a 2004 Dodge Ram 1500 SLT. It's the 5.7 Hemi. 2-wheel drive. Now this is the bolts they sent me here. See the difference in that? I ain't gonna be doing nothing with those. We're gonna have to go back with the little 8mm and the new gasket over here. Come in this little pack there. Alright. We'll put these two 8mm back in. We'll snap the EGR valve in. Plug it in with a clip. And see how she goes. Ah, you gotta love it. Does it help? Let's see what I got. Trying to get the light right in my face with this stuff. Alright. Ready to get this first one snugged in. Alright, first one's ready. And get the second one snugged on. And again, this hose, I got this old frayed up factory insulation on this thing. Sometimes things just fall into place. Most times don't. Again, it only took me like 3 minutes to get this entire EGR valve off. I probably got a 13-minute video here trying to get it back on. Alright. Yeah, I've done so much stuff with this truck. I changed the front end on it, underneath, everything but the struts. We put all new rotors all the way around it, new brake calipers, new brake pads, upper control arms, lower ball joints, wheel hubs. We pretty much done it all. And then I had to go in there. I done the blend door fix on the HVAC system. If you guys are familiar with the Dodge Rams, you got the whole blend door things. All the little pieces that go into the actuator motors are plastic. All the new ones come metal, so you can't ever get any vent up at your face or down at your feet. This doesn't want to work. A lot of times you take a lot of cold air in from outside. You gotta fix that blend door. Don't over tighten these because they will snap off. Get that mechanic can going, you can kind of feel them threads stretching in there. Could tell you last time I used a torque wrench. That's it. I'll snap the clip in and clear out my area up there. There's a little red tab right there. You got to pull it back out. I think it's out now. Snap her in, lock it in place like an airbag clip. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the check engine light off on it.